A judgment in an appeal filed by the Senate President Dr. Bukola Saraki challenging the legality of his arraignment at the Code of Conduct Tribunal will be delivered on Monday. The Senate President had asked the Court of Appeal, headed by Justice Moore Adumian, to set aside the proceedings of the tribunal held last month. Dr. Saraki's counsel, Mr. Joseph Daudu, in arguing the appeal, asked the court to set aside the charges of false declaration of assets filed against him by the federal government. He also challenged the composition of the Code of Conduct Tribunal, in which only 2 members sat instead of 3. Objecting to the appeal, counsel to the federal government, Mr. Rotimi Jacob, asked the Court of Appeal to dismiss the appeal for lacking in merit.
The 5 issues were argued: whether the tribunal was properly constituted, if it had the right number, and a lot of other serious jurisdictional issues. The court has taken arguments and will give judgment on Monday at 2 p.m.
We have argued comprehensively in our brief to the effect that the Constitution that provide for the composition or establish the Code of Conduct Tribunal only created a tribunal with 3 members, and that did not state the quorum, the number of them that must sit to conduct or to exercise judicial power conferred on the Code of Conduct Tribunal. It's for this court to look at it, whether the 3 members must sit simultaneously or whether the Interpretation Act will be applicable to the case.